What's going on, guys? My hair looks like absolute shit. Alright, guys, so if you read the title, then you know today is going to be a hopefully quick little rant video about The Walking Dead. I actually had a completely different video planned that I was going to do today. I wanted to do the Fear Street Netflix show review, but I just, for whatever reason, I started thinking about like, oh, the Walking Dead season 11 trailer is going to drop soon, and I started thinking about season 11. And one thing that I think is going to be a part of season 11 is Leah and Daryl. So I'm sure if you're watching this, you know Leah is a girl who Daryl met in the woods while he was searching for Rick, and they had a romance thing for months and months. Those COVID episodes, you know, mostly there were some real fucking stinkers in there. The soup making episode in particular was just the worst episode of Walking Dead ever out of any of the series, in my opinion. But this video isn't going to be about that. So anyway, there's so many issues that I have with the Daryl and Leah thing. I want to start off with a little disclaimer. I'm not like some huge Daryl, you know, I'm not one of those like 40-year-old moms, all right, who needs Daryl to do this and gets upset if Daryl's not with Carol or not with Beth, which was really fucking weird back in the day. People wanted them together. I could really, you know, I'm not really rooting for it. I never was back in the day, but whenever they introduced Connie's character, I really like the two actors. You know, whatever, their charisma together. You know, they had, it feels kind of effeminate for me to say, you know, but it's whatever. It is what it is. They had some cute scenes together. I know Daryl doesn't really enjoy talking to people that much. That's kind of always been a part of his character, and at the same time it wasn't. And you know, the first few seasons, I don't know why they changed his character to be so quiet and not really, because the thing people liked about his character was his little one-liners and stuff, but they kind of stopped with that. I don't know, but that's not what this video is about, so try to stay on track here. So I just hate all of it. I really just hate all of it. So, you know, it's fine, I guess, to do a little short story of what Daryl was doing whenever he was looking for Rick, you know. I'm sure he ran into some stuff like this, but not like this. I'm just saying, if they wanted to do an episode of what Daryl was doing while he was looking for Rick, I'm fine with that, right? Because any chance to bring anything about Rick into the story, I'm fine with. But this was the last thing that I would have ever expected for them to do, because for 10 seasons, Daryl has not really expressed any kind of romantic interest in anyone. And, you know, I don't know, it's always been circulated. Is he straight? Is he gay? Is he bisexual? Is he, you know, just, I don't know. He just doesn't have any kind of, you know, of those feelings at all. I forget what the word is, like asexual or something. You know, but so I guess it came down to whenever they introduced Connie, it was like, okay, maybe he's just waiting for the right girl, you know. I mean, he's kind of had some talk with Carol, I'm pretty sure. You know, it's been a while since I've seen these episodes, but he had some talk with Carol about, you know, she was teasing him about Connie, like, you know, he likes Connie, whatever. And like I said, their scenes together are really good. You know, it's cute how Daryl tries to, like, I guess, do his best, because Daryl's already awkward, right? He's pretty awkward, so trying to interact with somebody who can't hear what he's saying and stuff, it adds to extra kind of awkwardness and fumbling around to his character, or not really fumbling around, you know what I mean, where it's just kind of, you know, it's just nice, it's sweet, right? It's what it is. So you like seeing those characters interact, and they've built it up slowly over like 2 seasons, right? And so you really expected, like, okay, you know, for somebody who you've had so much speculation around the romance, you know, identity or whatever for this character. Does he like anybody? Who's it going to be? Whatever. Connie really, I think, fit the part very well, or was going to eventually, because they didn't just rush right into it in one episode either. You know, it had built up slowly for 2 seasons. Him and Connie, or a season. So then the COVID episode came out, and they tried to. It's just bad. Should we just leave it? It's just bad. So they tried to go ahead and rush the same development that they gave with Connie's character, right? They tried to rush the same development where it's, you know, you can't just give him somebody. They got to get to know each other, right? So that's why they do the months and months skips in there, so they kind of, you know, get to know each other over time and whatnot. And I mean, I guess we don't get to, we don't really get to see it enough to really, buy it or believe it. I don't know. It's just, it just worked with Connie. It worked with Connie without working, too hard. But this was just so forced, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Um, and then on the same strength, I think it kind of ruins like the fact like Daryl. It was nice to think like he spent years looking for Rick. That was dedication and all that. But no, he was really just out there in the woods getting laid for a part of it. Like I mean, and they really try to super hard just shoehorn in. Like I'm not a writer, of course. I haven't been to writing school or anything, but the people who have been working on this have. So I don't know how they could have thought this was good. Well, actually, I do know what they were thinking. I'll get to that in just a second, but or I'm pretty sure. But they try to shoe in some story, which I guess I kind of like if I had to like anything about the fucking relationship, but it's still so forced at the same time where what's her name? Leah's backstory is like she lost her sister or something, or her brother or somebody, right? And Daryl had just lost Rick pretty much, and she was trying to help him get over that. And she says something really bitchy at one point. She's like, "Oh, just give up on him. You're just gonna look for your dead brother all this time, whatever, instead of be with me." I'm like, dude, give her the axe. And especially for the fan base, how's you gonna get us to warm up to Leah? With her saying, "Oh, just forget about one of our beloved characters, Rick. Just forget about it." Everybody's gonna say, "Oh, fuck you, bitch." I mean, who the fuck are you? You've been in here for literally just not even an episode. Uh, Jesus. So, um, but no, what they were thinking with Leah, I'm pretty sure they were writing for season 11, right? And they were doing the COVID episodes too, because COVID kind of threw everything out of whack. I could be completely wrong. I hope I am. I guess. And we can just forget that a lot of those COVID episodes even happened, or a few of them. I like the the Gabriel and Aaron one. They weren't all bad, but so they were thinking, in the comics, there's a storyline where Michonne finds her missing daughter at the Commonwealth, a new community that they're going to discover, and so they were thinking, okay, who's this missing character gonna be? That one of our groups or characters discover, at the Commonwealth. Who's going to replace that plot line? And it's pretty sure it's going to be Daryl is going to reunite with Leah at the Commonwealth. I don't think obviously, I don't think it can be done the same way. It can't be done like where there's a poster, a sign outside, the iconic way where Michonne finds the piece of paper and it's got her daughter on it. I'm pretty sure. Or no, it's got her face on it, Michonne's face on it. I don't think it can be done the same way, but he'll probably find her just in the Commonwealth, just stumble across her. And that'll be kind of how, and they have to do that. They have to add in shit like that. Like they probably were like, man, we need something. Because they really have to fill the gaps on a lot of this stuff, because without Rick, without Carl, Michonne, there's some huge, like, just storylines that they're going to have to just shoehorn in, just use whatever they can to make them happen, because they're missing so much cast, and that have huge cast, for the comic to translate to the show, that for characters that are in the comic and aren't in the show. So for whatever reason, one of the worst things that they could have done, I'm trying to think of another way they could have replaced it, like to have some story, but I guess they need some story for Daryl, right? And but I just think they could have done anything else. I mean, to have that missing character, show back up at the Commonwealth. I could be completely wrong, and we could never see Leah again, but I'm not sure if that's worse, if we're just kind of, oh yeah, Daryl got fucked in the woods, and then it never comes up again, I mean, does it really have to be, does it really have to be such a big deal that Daryl, I think it does, because like I said, 10 seasons, nothing, and then we get something, it just feels so out of place. Maybe I'm making it too big of a deal of it, maybe who cares, he just fucks somebody and he'll still get with Connie down the line, whatever, and maybe it was just a bad one-off episode, I mean, even if he reunites with Leah at the Commonwealth, it could not work out, and he could get with Connie anyway, or they could do some love triangle bullshit. I hope not. I don't know. It's just, it was like I'm pretty sure I put in the thumbnail. It's all about plot, right? They were just thinking, oh, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I don't know. I don't want to repeat myself too much in this, but you basically get the gist, right? Of what I wanted to say about it. So So that's it, guys. I think that's enough for this one. So I'll see you in the next one. You know, I got plenty of topics I could go and discuss with Walking Dead, but a lot of them are either aged too much at this point to where they're not really all that relevant, or, you know, I don't know. But yeah, see you in the next video. And hopefully my hair will be looking better. I'll comb it next time. Jesus.